Capitalism, socialism, and communism are all political and economic models. Capitalism is the idea of a free economy or a free market. Individuals or private companies are free to own and distribute goods and services for their own benefits. Prices for these goods and services can be freely decided based on supply and demand in the market. Individuals or companies are also free to employ other people in exchange for a wage. Socialism, on the other hand, is where the government or state owns and controls everything. For example, the production of goods and services, natural resources, land, and so on. Citizens would earn a wage based on what they need, and everyone would earn the same regardless of individual performance. Whereas communism is the idea of the working class owning everything, and the collective output produced is redistributed based on need. The main benefit of capitalism is that it encourages innovation and growth, as reward is directly linked to output. This can lead to more profitable companies and, as a result, higher levels of employment, which means more tax will be collected and therefore more reinvestment back into the country, and ultimately more long-term growth in the form of higher GDP. However, the downside of capitalism is the risk of exploitation. Few individuals at the top may not pay a fair price for the output produced, especially now with globalization, where you can hire someone in a third-world country and sell your products in more developed nations, creating a greater divide between the rich and poor. There's also a risk of monopoly, meaning a few people who own a majority of the market can dictate and manipulate the price for their own advantage. The main advantage of socialism is that it levels the playing field and aims to promote equality in pay and status. However, the biggest downside of socialism is that it could limit productivity and performance, as people are no longer paid based on their output. In the real world, countries that have adopted more socialist styles have seen heightened corruption levels. When people in government abuse their positions and lobby policies and laws for their own interests, then the model becomes flawed. In reality, no model in isolation will be able to benefit everyone equally. Being flexible and having a combination of the models might be the best way forward to achieve personal and economic growth.